Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chief Justice Roberts to administer the presidential oath of office.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
You got it wrong. Vanity Fair, a lot of people are split about Vanity Fair, what were they trying to do, what were they trying to say? Are they pro-Meghan or against Meghan? Are they pro-royal family or against the royal family? Well, P9 and I have been through a lot of the article where, to me, it clearly praises Meghan Markle as this powerful powerhouse who in her own right has achieved through her own efforts and talents what the so-called king or monarch who believes to be anointed by God. That's quite a powerful statement. Now, where everybody got wrong, and Vanity Fair got wrong, and that is Meghan's camp is telling, I think it's being honest for once, that we're not just shopping to sell a book post Harry. No. That was not the whole story. As usual with this article, it's half story. And I'm going to tell you what the real story is behind that book story itself. Was she really trying to sell stories for a book, or was it something else?
Just, it's happening. Oh my God, he told me not to peek.
I gotta say, I watched the inauguration ceremony and I got emotional. For many reasons. But I thought it was beautiful. I think that Melania Trump, she killed that hat, that outfit. I hope she brings hats back. I love that Ivanka was wearing a hat, but I wasn't that much in love with that dress. To tell you the truth, there was too much going on. Had she kept the line simpler, but that's just my taste. The incredible thing of it all, though, is that, of course, Michelle Obama wasn't there. So that, well, which is a plus, really. But from what I understand, and this is in the Daily Mail, guys, it says that Barack Obama, this is directly from the Daily Mail that I'm quoting, Obama could be seen introducing himself, saying, "Good to see you," and "Thank you" to members of the crowd before making his way to his predecessor. Jeremy Freeman, a forensic lip reader, told Daily Mail.com that it looked as though Obama appeared to ask Bush, "How can we stop this from happening?" Of course, it's not confirmed, but it seems to be that's what he asked. So if that is the case, that means that he wanted to stop and continue being president of the United States. Because let's face it, what they did to Joe Biden, even though Biden, it is my humble opinion, is a criminal, him and his entire family, I believe that Obama was the one, directing the shots. He's no longer in charge. I really do firmly believe that he never stopped being president. Because let's face it, Joe Biden probably doesn't even remember that he was at the inauguration ceremony yesterday. He probably didn't even remember his breakfast. He probably doesn't remember where he's today. And I don't mean it in a mean way, but it is a fact that this man clearly has at the very least, if not Alzheimer's, advanced dementia. So it's in a way very interesting what happened to see history unfold whichever way you want it. And I'm very glad because one of the first things that President Trump did was reaffirm freedom of speech. People would think that the first event, freedom of speech, should not be something that should be reinforced, so he shouldn't be signing executive orders. But he has to, and I'm very, very pleased that that the fact that he has to sign that there's only two genders. I mean, that's biology at its most, but a lot of people were censored. They lost their channels. I got censored quite a lot. I'm very glad because, if you have a daughter, can you imagine your daughter seeing a man in the locker room with this wee woo hanging out just because he identifies as, just because I may glue a horn to my forehead, it doesn't make me into a unicorn. But that's the ridiculousness of things. And this is why I believe you have Trump in power, and the majority of the country voted because this is what everybody was saying, but they were just ignoring it. But it is disheartening if that is what Obama said. But I'm glad that Trump signed that. One of the first things he signed was the freedom of speech. Hopefully YouTube will follow because YouTube, I believe it's owned by Google. I do know that did you notice that Bill Gates wasn't there? I don't even know why Mark Zuckerberg was there because he was one of the most pro-censorship people ever who caused a lot of damage to people. It was incredible, guys. I think that is the only fly in the whole meal of Donald Trump, that he shouldn't have had Mark Zuckerberg there. Bill Gates wasn't there. Good. But I am very, very glad. And in the vein of this, Trump, this is not a political, but the video has to do a little bit with Meghan, Harry, Chef Jose Andres, and the Biden administration, because one of the first things that Trump has done, he has removed Chef Jose Andres as the President's Council of Nutrition and Sports. I don't understand how this man was the President's Council for Nutrition and Sports when he's a clearly overweight person. Why sports? Why nutrition? I understand that his kitchen donates food, but it's not really healthy food that he was promoting. I mean, it's good that he has this thing that promotes food and feeds people, but nutrition is something completely different than in sports. And he was the President's Council of let me see if I get this correctly, guys, because I do not want to get it wrong. That it was that he sent. Let me see. I'll tell you right here what it was that he sent. Jose Andres, this says, our first day in the White House is not over yet. My presidential personnel office is actively in the process of identifying and removing over 1,000 presidential appointees from the previous administration who are not aligned with our vision to make America great again. Let this serve as official notice of dismissal for these 4 individuals, with many more coming soon. Jose Andres, from the President's Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition. How is this man fit? And sports. Now, the most controversial part that I'm going to get, and let's not forget that Chef Jose Andres just came on People magazine, and he's very clearly aligned with Harry and Meghan Markle and the Clinton Foundation. This man went to Ukraine. And guess who he ran into in Ukraine? Is Donald Trump's second shooter who tried to attempt to shoot Donald Trump. So it is very terrible. It is, I hope that these people are investigated, because clearly Chef Jose Andres is not the one. And I'm not going to lie to you, because I'm not a hypocrite, because Prince William chose Chef Jose Andres as I think it's in his council of the Earthshot Prize. I don't understand why he has that man there. I really don't get it, and I hope that they do investigate Chef Jose Andres, and hopefully, he's innocent. But if they find something, I hope that Prince William will actually remove this man from the council from Earthshot. Why is he aligning himself with people who are deeply embedded with Harry and Meghan Markle? That I really don't get it. Or the former Prime Minister of New Zealand. That woman was evil. That woman was evil. And yet she was knighted. So there's quite a few things that, that are terrible. But, we've gone through the article. And let's get to the crux of the article right now. Because, by the way, if you like the video, please don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. As I said at the beginning here, people are wondering, is this a pro-Meghan or anti-Meghan? Because there are some really, really strongly worded things that are pro-Meghan. They never took back the false racist allegation that Meghan Markle made. They never took them back. They reinforced it. And then not only that, they brought in an expert, a culture expert, to reinforce the fact that the royal family is racist and that Meghan did live through racism in the United Kingdom, which is why she is like the way it is, because, she was facing all these racist things and she was fighting against these people. One thing, now this is where things get interesting. One thing that we do know about Meghan Markle is that she records and she was filming everything. There is not 1 second that Meghan Markle has been around Prince Harry that she has not filmed this fool. We know that because, oh my God, Jess, look, he's proposing. She filmed the proposal. She didn't live the moment of the proposal. She filmed the proposal and she called a third party. We know that she called one of her ex-boyfriends, Christopher Polahan, her co-star of Dater's Handbook, on October 31st, right before Camilla Tominey's article broke that Harry was dating this woman named Meghan Markle. So Meghan Markle apparently was phoning everybody in her phone of her contacts, telling them there's a story that's going to break that says that I'm dating Harry. We know because she took pictures of them. I am pretty sure she has videos of Eugenie there. I am sure she has filmed Harry with everything. And I don't know if Harry knows it or not, because Harry was driving. If you look at the Instagram, that little video that she put on the Instagram, toxic social media, that's Instagram, that she wrote a big protest about. She's behind. Harry's driving. So this woman has been filming Harry. He's driving. He's simply driving. He didn't even know he was being recorded. By the way, the dogs are not wearing a seatbelt, which is really ironic because, seatbelt, Princess Diana. And clearly Meghan Markle is not wearing a seatbelt because she's able to lean that much forward. And when you have a seatbelt, it contracts when you try to move. And she's really filming, so you can see that the dogs are being filmed. I don't know if Prince Harry is wearing a seatbelt because, I've seen him in different occasions driving around Santa Barbara that they've shown them, and none of them are wearing seatbelts. Again, you would think after what happened to Princess Diana that they would take care on doing that, right? But anyway, in the Vanity Fair, they said that Meghan Markle, although later on they deny it, had been approached for a book, or she was shopping around for a book post-Harry. If you go back to my earlier videos, you will see that I've been saying, not only from my earlier videos, but continuously throughout the 4 and some years that I've had this channel, that from the moment Meghan Markle went to the back of that chapel to sign the marriage certificate, Meghan was already planning her divorce. When she was leaving, the moment she signed it, she was already planning an exit strategy. This is why she never brought her stuff over. This is why she was flying constantly to the United States. This is why she had PR representatives in the United States. Why would she need that if she was an active member of the royal family and she had the whole machine of the Buckingham Palace? Oh, I know. They're racist because they're racist. So she couldn't trust them. Never mind, John Knopf was her assistant or private secretary, was a U.S. person a U.S. citizen, a gay U.S. citizen, who was clearly enabling her in many, many ways. So, and he's the one who wrote the things where the memo saying that Meghan had been able to bully 2 PAs out of the palace, out of their jobs, and that the palace was just watching it happen and they did nothing. It is my firm belief that the reason why they do not release the investigation is because they weren't investigating whether Meghan Markle was a bully or not. They already knew that. But I think that they were investigating it, how they mishandled it, how they allowed abuse to happen. And they don't want to show how much they enabled this and how ineffective they were at protecting the dignity, the safety of their own employees. So Meghan Markle was not really shopping for a book. She was shopping to sell all the videos, to have a movie made, play herself in the movie, be that her huge comeback, because she has enough videos. She has witness. She has Doria, who is her witness. We saw Doria come up in the Netflix. I'm ready to hear my voice. I'm ready to say my voice. This ex-convict of a woman, this woman who clearly had no morals or no qualms about leaving her young child to the father. Where was Doria is the question that everybody is refusing to answer. Because, I mean, if she was living in LA 40 minutes away from her daughter, why didn't anybody know her in her high school? Why are there no pictures of Meghan Markle growing up with her mother? Like Mr. Markle. Mr. Markle has loads of pictures. And then Meghan Markle even said before that her father, after school, she would go spend hours on set. Where was her mother? But whenever Meghan needs Doria, she does pull her out. And I'm pretty sure that Doria is around, because Doria will be a witness. So it's not a book, or maybe not only a book that Meghan Markle is shopping for or shopping around. It's the wealth of videos that she has of Prince Harry. And I am pretty sure that she has Prince Harry in very compromising situations, doing some terrible things. Getting high, getting this or getting that, which is illegal in the United States. As of right now, I heard in the news that Harry's lawyers had asked to postpone. They were supposed to start at 8 a.m. this trial that's supposed to last 8 weeks. And apparently they asked for an extension to go back at 2 p.m. And then the courts were they're trying to reach an agreement of sorts. Because you see, I still don't know. So probably, when you hear it, when you get this video, which I'm going to publish within 20 minutes, you will see that maybe something else has happened, which I'll report tomorrow. But as of now, the judge had given them until 2 p.m. to either reach an agreement or to start the court proceedings. Now, if Harry goes through court proceedings, he's going to be questioned under oath, and he's going to have to tell the truth. He's going to be questioned whether he was doing drugs or anything else, and he will have to tell the truth. So it is interesting that people don't get that Meghan Markle is not shopping for a book. This woman is lazy. A book doesn't give her very much money. A movie or the videos that she has on Harry, videos that she filmed while she was during the royal family. And like she said in the cut interview, nobody made me sign an NDA. Nobody made me sign anything. But I choose not to until I get divorced. And then I'm going to say everything I want to. Unfortunately for her, her reputation is very badly damaged. But still, people will still want to see the movie because she will have real footage. And we can see Doria, the ex-convict, shedding another fake left eye tear. Oh, my daughter, yeah, I saw her. Harry was abusive. I mean, what do you guys think? Because what is very interesting out of the entire thing of the article, the only thing that they kind of denied was that she was shopping for a book. And that if in any case she was approached. So there's really not a denial that at least there was some sort of contact with Meghan Markle in regards to something to do post-divorce with Harry. The interesting part would be, when did she start doing this? And my best judgment, as I always said, is that it was the moment she signed the wedding certificate, the license, the marriage license. And I do believe that as of June 2022, this is why she had that Instagram account, Meghan, because it was on June 2022 that account was created, although she denied it to Harry that it was hers. But I do believe that she had planned in 2022 to start divorce proceedings against Harry, but things have gone so wrong. COVID, everything's gone so wrong. What do you guys think? Would you watch if Meghan Markle does sell? Because those videos are worth millions. Those videos are worth millions. And Meghan Markle still has a core audience that would watch it, because I would like to see what Harry did, to tell you the truth. I would like to see what Harry, what he is really behind closed doors. Clearly, it'll be with a biased slant that Meghan Markle would give it, but it's still, I think those would be millions. And if Meghan plays herself, she'll charge a lot of money for that. I think that would be her get out of jail card. And I think she would get many, many millions, because as she stands right now, she's not entitled to any inheritance money. All the money that they've gotten is in the Archwell Foundation, which is a public charity. She can't touch that money. The house in Montecito is not under either of their other names. So the only thing that they have is basically the money they've made, which much likely they have spent. Would you watch if a video or a movie were to be made using all the footage from Harry that Meghan has? Do you think that anybody will pick that up, knowing how Hollywood is? My money is that yes. Do you think that if things come out that Harry has said about his family, that would be the death for him with his family? Because apparently the reports is trying to reconcile. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you, beautiful people.